Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you the basics of lighting in Unity. So as you can see, I have this scene right here with some pretty good lighting, and I'll show you how I did that. So if I go to scene view here, the reflections are pretty big. So basically what you want to do is create an empty game object, right click, create empty, called lighting, and you want to add point lights and all these different type of lights instead of just a directional light, so you can light up your scene. So if you look right here, I have a white light inside this little house and then an orange light right here. And if I go into my inspector, I changed the shadow type to hard shadows because no shadows, uh, it goes all around, but hard shadows only goes to one direction, also with soft shadows. So I just changed the color to this um, to orange, and also I changed the shadows to hard shadows so that it have some shadows. So yeah, that's basically all my lights right here. I also added post-processing to the camera. So to get post-processing, you want to go to Package Manager, Window, Package Manager, and then go to Unity Registry, and just search up post-processing. Then you want to download and import that into your scene and go into your camera. So my camera is right here. And then you want to make a new layer called post processing. So if you click add layer and just choose one of these empty spaces and name it post processing. And then you want to add a post process layer to the camera. And you want to change the layer to post processing and the layer of the camera to also post processing. And add a post process volume, make sure its global is checked, and create a new profile. And then you can add some effects right here. I have an ambient occlusion and a bloom effect. Um, so basically, if I go into my game view, it basically makes more shadows, ambient occlusion. And for um, the bloom lights up the background. So if I make that higher or lower, you can tell the difference. There's also these other effects you can add, like auto exposure. So if I click all, let's see what this does. So yeah, it basically makes everything darker, brighter. Yeah. um, I'm not that familiar with the auto exposure. I think it's just how bright it is. There's a vignette where it's like a movie scene. So like, it's one of those old-fashioned cameras. There's screen space reflections. Um, I'm going to ignore this warning right here. There's a lot of effects you can add. So I'll show you depth of field because I think that's important. So it's basically how blurry it is. And I'm going to make that a bit blurry. And now I'm going to add another effect I really like called color grading. And now color grading, you can change the colors to your whole scene. So that's pretty cool. Um, so yeah, that's post-processing for you. And also you can go to Window, Rendering Lighting Settings to open lighting, change to environment, and if you change the ambient color, you change the whole color of your scene, kind of like the color grading. So, and there's also the skybox material. That's how I got all these clouds right here. So if you search Unity skybox material on Google, you could go into the set store, and there are some free skybox materials that are really easy to get. You just want to download that, open it in Package Manager, and after that you can import it into your scene. So mine's right here, and I could change the sky to whatever I want. It's really helpful and it's really beneficial. Wait, so it's both of the same thing. Um, yeah, and what else? Can put fog. I don't think that's that useful, but you could do it if you want. It's like put some fog in your game, basically. You can also bake your some of the models in your scene. So if you want to bake a model, let's say this lighthouse, for example. So I'll alt left click to close all of this, and then I'll open up something like the lighthouse right here. And in this inspector, you want to make sure it's static, and then you also want to change the children. So then in the lighting settings, you can add a new lighting setting. And if your GPU is more powerful than your CPU, I would choose progressive GPU. So I really don't know which one it is for my laptop. But after you want to do generate lighting, and if you make auto generate on whenever you make a change to one of something in your scene, it would generate the lighting. But you need a really powerful system for that. So I'm just gonna generate the lighting, and it will generate the lighting on my lighthouse. So I think that's really cool. And yeah, that's really the basics of lighting. So if I missed anything, please let me know. I hope you guys found this video useful. And I also have this lighthouse scene in my other video. I will make this scene available for you guys to try it out in the description. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later.